Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to episode 3 of the Ramadan Reminder Series 2026. And in this episode we're going to look at الجبال, the mountains. So Allah says, وَأَلْقَى فِي الْأَرْضِ رَوَاسِيَ أَن تَمِيدَ بِهِمْ. وَأَلْقَى فِي الْأَرْضِ رَوَاسِيَ أَن تَمِيدَ بِكُمْ. And so Allah is the one who has cast into the earth firmly set mountains. Allah placed the mountains in the earth. And Allah said, so we know, who created the mountains? We look at the mountains, we marvel at how big and strong and tall they are, and how high they are. And then that should lead us to think more about the one who created them. And the Quran is very clearly informing us that Allah is the one who put them there. And then in another verse it says, أَلَمْ نَجْعَلِ الْأَرْضَ مِهَادًا وَالْجِبَالَ أَوْتَادًا. Have we not made the earth a resting place and the mountains as pegs or as stakes? So the mountains, the purpose, the mountain, the function of the mountains is given here as they are holding the earth in place. They are like pegs almost. And then in another verse later on, we are again invited to look at and to reflect on the mountains. Allah says, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ كَيْفَ رُفِعَتْ وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ. Do they not look at the camels, how they are created, and the sky, how it is raised? So we talked about the sky in episode 1. And at the mountains. So looking at the camels, the sky, and do they not look at the mountains, how they are erected? So again, if we look at the mountains, we can marvel at them, and we would say, wow, like they are amazing to look at. So it's something for us to reflect on. Even someone who does not believe, again, as mentioned earlier, someone who does not believe in God would still look at a mountain and be amazed at it and impressed by it. And then, so knowing all of this, knowing how great the mountain is, and knowing how great that means that the one who created the mountain must be, it should lead us back to Him. It should lead us to think about Him and to marvel at how amazing and how great He must be, that He can create something like this. And then again, as with as-sama and al-ard, we're finished by mentioning the verses which talk about what happens to this at the end of time, because that's again reminding us of what is to come, what a big day is to come, such that all these things which seem to be so great are going to disappear and be destroyed just like that. So Allah says, وَتَرَى الْجِبَالَ تَحْسَبُهَا جَامِدَةً وَهِيَ تَمُرُّ مَرَّ السَّحَابِ. You see the mountains and you think they are firm, you think they are hard, fixed. تَحْسَبُهَا جَامِدَةً وَهِيَ تَمُرُّ مَرَّ السَّحَابِ. And they will pass as the passing of clouds. So you can see how the clouds are passing, the mountains will pass just like that. صُنْعَ اللَّهِ الَّذِي أَتْقَنَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ. This is the work of Allah who has perfected all things. So Allah will make the mountains disappear just like that, and we think that they're firm. They look really solid, right? Mountains look solid. If we try to think of something which was really hard and firm and solid, we might think of a mountain. And yet we know that on the day of judgment, just like anything else that's being destroyed and disappearing, the mountain as well, it will pass just like a cloud. صُنْعَ اللَّهِ الَّذِي أَتْقَنَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ. And then also, finally wrapping up with this verse, Allah says, وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْجِبَالِ. They ask you about the mountains. فَقُلْ يَنْسِفُهَا رَبِّي نَسْفًا. So say that my Lord will blow them away with a blast. فَقُلْ يَنْسِفُهَا رَبِّي نَسْفًا فَيَذَرُهَا قَاعًا صَفْصَفًا. He will leave the earth, a level plain. It will be level. لَا تَرَى فِيهَا عِوَجًا وَلَا أَمْتًا. You don't see any dip in it or any elevation. So that's what happens to the mountains on the Day of Judgment. They disappear just like that, and the earth will be leveled like that. The mountains will be blown away. That's how frightening the Day of Judgment should be to us. That everything is going to disappear just like that. Everything, even things which seem to us now to be very solid and big and great, like a mountain, is going to disappear. So it's something. This is the mountain is something for us to reflect on. How great the Creator is, the one who created it, and designed it, and maintains it as well. And then also how great will be the Day of Judgment, that just like everything else, the mountain as well is going to disappear. So may Allah allow us to reflect on this sign, just as we ask Allah to allow us to reflect on all of those other signs. And we'll stop that. We'll leave it there for this episode. I'll see you in the next episode, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum.